Boom, we're recording. Oh, look who decides to show off. This is not accurate, isn't it? 19 days now?
It just said 20 days when I checked it. It's 20.
Oh, is it 20? I guess maybe I'm ahead of myself. Did we have a discussion last week? No.
No, this week. Do we have one this week?
This week? No, we won't have one this week either. Your job this week is to just study for the final. Would you have the 30 questions?
Yeah.
Is it what?
Isn't it open note?
It is open note, open book, open PowerPoint.
This is like all open.
I even gave you page numbers for
Also shout out, hey, does anyone know this answer?
hold on, we'll get no. We can't do that. No. But if you look, if you look in the top section, I put page numbers for you guys. Okay? Except for the first one because it's literally throughout the entire book. There is an actual definition. If you open up your book, there's a definition like right before all of the citations and things like that. Okay? So anybody have their book with them? I left mine.
Yeah, would you like for me to grab mine? Need it?
No, I was just gonna. Ooh, yeah. So like at the end of the book where it starts talking about notes, there's a fantastic definition of what perusculu is in right there at chapter 1. I'm not going to tell you on the page number, but it's in the notes section.
Oh. Important announcement, I did sign up for the excursion.
Yay, excursion. So that means who else is not signed up for the excursion?
I'm signing up for it this right
Okay, so now Julie. Sorry, you have 20 days to get it figured out, I guess.
It was really easy.
So.
I called them and boom. Within 2 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, you'll probably have to call them because I think it's where we're late in the game. But you'll have to come up with $160. So we'll talk about all the final details on the day of our final. So basically, what will happen on our final is we'll go over to the computer lab, right over there. Unless you all have your computers, we can just do it from your own computers.
That sounds good.
Okay. Does everybody have a computer that they can use? Eric, do you have a computer you can use? Yes.
What are we doing?
Okay. No, not right now.
Oh.
See, this is.
Obviously, we're very excited.
Yeah, I get it. So.
This one? Yeah. It does not like me.
On the day of the final, you will all need your own computers.
At 3:30 on Monday? It's 1.
Yeah, it's not 3:30. It's 1 o'clock on
Thursday.
Thursday.
All my finals are on Thursday.
Yeah.
Jealous, because my finals are before that.
Okay. So your final will be on your computer, and then we will have to talk about. Everyone will stay in here. We'll finish it. Then we have to put our finishing details on where we're going to meet. I know it's the Omaha airport, but we need to make sure everyone's there at a specific time. We need to make sure we hammer out rides if we're all getting rides and things like that, and where we're leaving from, where we're returning to when we come back, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yes.
On that announcement on Blackboard, you said there's going to be a checklist of things, but it wasn't a checklist. You attached to the study guide again.
Attach the study guide again?
Yes.
Sorry, my bad. I'll have to go back and fix that, obviously. Was it the study guide with the answers?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can go check now.
Yes.
On an airplane,
Yes.
do you get to pick what seat you're in, or no?
You can, possibly,
Oh,
if there are seats available to move around in, yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
The one
So-
flight, are we
No, it
going
doesn't have the
to
answers.
get special seating since we're a group of over 11?
Which one flight?
I have to look again. United Kingdom?
We're not going to the United Kingdom.
No, it's which air? Anybody have your flight guide?
The airline?
Yeah.
Is it United?
Yeah, United. We're a group of 11, so it said that we get special treatment on their website.
Cool.
means.
I wonder what that means. It probably means you get to sit right next to the bathrooms. Yay!
Ew, I don't want that.
We don't like to get load before the rest of the groups and.
I call it window seat.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to talk to you much about airlines and things like that because I want to go over the answers on your study guide. No, that's fine because these are the things that we'll talk about on the last day since we'll have a lot of extra time. And it'll be very, very close. So let's see. As far as airlines go, you should already all be assigned seats. I know that when I looked, we're mostly in the middle to the middle back of the plane.
Safest.
I didn't see an assigned seat.
It's, well, you have to actually go. You didn't see assigned seats? Oh, weird. Oh, that's because I actually went into the Lufthansa, whatever it's called. I went into their website and actually signed in to check out my booking. So I put in my last name and then that little number that they gave everyone, which is K27L4V. There you go. Yeah.
So we all fit together.
Not necessarily. I think they tried to get us as many window and aisle seats as possible. But chances are some of us will probably be sitting in the middle as well. Because if they did sit us together, then yeah, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Do you think
A,
we
B,
should
C,
get a
D, E,
travel
F, G.
pillow?
Absolutely get a travel pillow. Yes.
But wait, I thought about that. They have pillows on the plane too.
They're not comfortable.
Okay.
And they're really tiny. Because the benefit of the neck one is that it stays in place and almost everybody sleeps like this anyway. I have seen the really cool ones where you can put it on the seat in front of you and it's like this giant wedge and you just lay down.
Yeah, I want that.
They're just pretty sweet.
I want the one that goes all the way around your entire neck so you can send your head forward.
Yeah, you just get one of those round neck pillows. Yeah, they have those, and they have to let you breathe a little bit, but just turn it to the side a little so you can lean your neck forward. Okay. Yeah.
Start choking a little bit.
Yeah. Someone save Abby. She's choking again.
Somebody's drool running down their face. Do not touch it.
We are all in economy as it stands right now, which makes sense. If you move seats or change seats, the price that you incur is the price that you incur. Usually, almost always for changing a seat, there is some kind of a charge. It can be anywhere from $0 to $50. If you stay in your own seat area, if you go up to first class or Comfort Plus or whatever that is, then you're gonna get into the hundreds of dollars. Okay. All right. Any other questions about flights or anything like that?
Do we need to print off our boarding pass, or is that just gonna be there when we check in?
You can either print it off or you can use your phone. Either way.
With both airlines?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I figured.
I just traveled to Florida, and honestly, I would say 75% of people use their phones. Everybody else does some kind of paper copy, or actually goes to the front desk and gets an actual.
Because I think when you check in your luggage, they ask you if you want them to print off your boarding pass.
Yes.
Or they have computers right in front of where you check your luggage.
Yep.
And we'll let you.
Yeah. Anymore now, when you check your luggage, you actually don't talk to people anymore. So it's just pretty lame, but. That is an option, yeah. Cutting down the cost just to cram us in more, yeah.
That's what they do at the factories. I worked in an ice cream factory, and the boxes wrap themselves up, and you don't have to tape them.
Wow.
Yeah, the line I was on wasn't like that, but the other line where
Good.
you could see it box it all up itself. And I was like, wow, that's crazy.
It's kind of freaky a little bit, right?
Robot
was
arms,
interesting.
doing robot
Yeah.
arms.
But
I'm
it
telling
gets
you.
messed up all the time, so I don't know.
Ah,
I feel like we
there it
spend
is.
more time fixing it than we do.
There it is.
Running, so.
Yep. I believe that. Just so you guys know, Terminator's real. It's gonna happen. Okay? Not the time travel part, but the robots taking over the world, I'm saying, some point in time. Dr. C will be dead before that happens, but the rest of you have a chance. Okay?
Burn.
Yeah, I did. That was funny. Happy Easter. Okay, let's talk about this study guide. Okay? What kind of things do you want to know?
All the
Answers.
Seriously? No, you're going to have to look up some of the answers on your own. But I did make sure that there were at least 2 questions each of you could answer that came from your presentations. One of you, I think, had 4 questions just because the topic was so broad. So it fit in both Finland and Sweden. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, because I was reading through these questions and I said I could not answer probably even half of them.
As far as Finland and Swedish go.
Okay, so I will tell you this. The book questions I tried to make as easy as possible. 3 of the 10 questions all have a very, very similar theme, if not a similar answer to them. Questions 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all the titles to your chapters. Okay, so these are not difficult questions. So if you take a look and you open your book to page 17, everyone. And remember, the test will be open book, open note, open internet. Okay. On page 17, it says, the question is, what is the Finnish dream? And then what in big bold letters does it say?
A good school for all.
Is what?
A good school for all.
Yeah, a good school for all. Boom. See? And then 4, 5, and 6 all follow that exact same logic. Okay, I'm not going to give you all those answers. Again, you guys will have to look at some of this yourself. I had already told you where the answer to number 1 is. It's at the beginning of your notes in the back of the book. That's the best place to find the easiest, just straightforward definition. Number 9 is probably the most difficult one, just because it's a list. Out of number 9 under Finnish lessons in your book. It's a list. It's basically the 5 interrelated factors that are mentioned by Finnish experts. So when you're talking to Finnish experts, and we will hear some of these things, I'm hoping, when we're over there, they're going to talk about how these things are interrelated, and they should bring up a few of these. Not necessarily all of them, but they'll for sure talk about, well, we've got this Peruskulo thing, which is really great, and it helps all of our kids start off on the same foot. Teaching is inspiring, and they won't necessarily use these exact words, but teaching is an inspiring profession because so many young people want to go into the profession, right? It's on the same playing field as doctors and lawyers and things of that prestigious area. They have a smart accountability system. They enhance equity of outcomes, which is the same answer basically of as number 8 and 10 in that same section. Okay? They're all about equality for all, good education for all. And then, they have a good and sustainable leadership and political system. So, and again, those are all in bolded answers. They're basically the titles to the different sections in those page numbers that I gave you. Okay, there's 5 of them. What does the author say about germ?
Bad.
Hoo-hoo. Okay, a little more details. A few more details than it's bad. Yes, it is bad, but why?
Because it infected other education systems by telling them that standardized testing is the way to go, where in all reality it's not.
Good. Yes. So when you talk about germ and why it's bad, it's because it has infected, you need to say something where it's infected other educational systems and something about standardized testing and how standardized testing is not the answer. Okay? Yes? Oh, snap. You might be able to play a Kahoot, but let's go through the rest first. Yeah. Okay, anything from Finland? We'll shift our focus to Finland.
To be honest, the 2 that I don't remember is honestly from Abby's presentation, the 2 about the food.
Yeah.
The Finnish word for fish pie.
Yeah.
And what Finnish food translates to slap in the face. I was paying attention to the pictures of the food and did not.
I don't remember
write
the names, like
down.
I mean.
I know, that's the thing. Like, we're going over to Finland. We do need to know some of the words that they use.
Are
Okay.
these presentations posted on Blackboard?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they're in Blackboard under course documents. Is that correct? And then it says PowerPoint presentations. Okay. Let's see. How do I give you a clue for this? It's on the slide that says fish pie.
Yeah, as long as the slides are up there, I should be able to, yeah, I should be okay.
Yeah, they're all up. Yeah, yeah. The only one that hasn't been up for a while is Brandon's. Everyone else has been up for at least a week and a half now, not 2 weeks. Okay. And then the Finnish food that translates to slap in the face, it is a breakfast food item. It's one that we all looked at and went, oh, those look delicious. It's a cinnamon roll of some sort, yeah, with nuts and awesomeness. Actually, let's do it this way. Eric, can you answer the last two questions under Finland?
Unit, caramel.
Hold on, no, that's not necessarily right. Unicameral is what is how it's set up, but what kind of a democracy is it? It's similar to the British democracy,
Right.
which is
Monarch?
yes, parliament.
Monarch.
Ooh, no, parliamentary. Rep. Yep.
Democracy.
Yes, parliamentary representative democracy. Very good, Eric. I'm glad that was from your lesson, and you got that.
Representative democracy, is that what you said?
Parliamentary representative democracy. That's important.
Isn't it 13 that make up parliament?
There was.
It's more?
It's in the hundreds.
Oh, 137.
It's a good guess, but it's higher.
164.
It's a round number.
130. 60.
Higher.
70. Round.
Yeah, 200. There's 200 people. 200 members. Sorry, round. Yeah, 200. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Who had Helsinki University? Was that Brandon? Okay, we'll come back to that. Who had the presidential palace? I believe that was Key, right? Yeah. When was the presidential palace complete?
What number is this?
Number 3.
Oh, Finland.
Yeah.
You know, I believe it was created in 18.
No. But it was the 1800s sometime. But much earlier than 1864.
Okay. It was. 1813. Just kidding.
Later.
Hold on. It's loading.
Okay. What can you maybe you can answer the next one? What was the palace originally?
1820.
Okay.
Who's number 3?
Yes, number 3.
And what was the palace usually used for? It was a market.
No.
But that's not the official. Salt storehouse.
Yes, it was a salt storehouse. That's correct. Okay. Who did the Uspensky Cathedral? Who talked about that? All right. So, what is the name of the largest Finnish Orthodox church in Western Europe? Everyone? Yep, the Uspensky Cathedral. Yep. And then, what do 12 of the 13 onion domes represent on Uspensky Cathedral?
The 12 apostles.
Bam, good. That is correct. The 12 apostles. Yep. Abby, we're going back to you.
Would you like me to write the word on the board?
You probably should, yeah. And try and pronounce it.
Finnish.
Oh, it's very Finnish. What is the Finnish word for fish pies? Literally, they bake fish in a pie. And you saw, the one she showed us was not very appetizing looking. But there are other pictures I'm like, okay, I can see why they might want to get behind that. You just should spell the next one too.
Oh, we want the Finnish word for the next one too?
Yeah, what Finnish food translates to slap in the face?
It's cinnamon rolls. Oh,
Is it literally just cinnamon?
Yeah, but I want the Finnish word.
Are you gonna have us, are you gonna downgrade us, can you spell it right? You are?
Yep. I mean, I'm giving you the answer right now, so. Korvapuusti. Puusti. Yeah. Okay, Vasa ship, Sarah. Which king commissioned the building? What was the name of the king?
What was the year again, Sarah?
No, I'm not asking the year. Don't listen to that. I'll give you the name. I'll give you a clue. He has the same name as a very evil dictator. I mean, no, you were right with Hitler, but what's his first name?
King Adolf.
Yeah. Yes. King Adolf is the guy who commissioned the building of the Vasa ship. Okay. And then how many years did it take to bring the Vasa ship to the surface of the sea after it sunk?
10 years.
10 years. Yes. All right. Swedish food. Keegan, this is you, right? Up to what age do most students get free lunch in Swedish schools? That is correct. 16. Pea soup. You got that right. You did. You stole it. You didn't even let me read it. What type of soup is traditionally served on Thursdays in Sweden and apparently Finland both? Pea soup.
Yeah, we're gonna be there on a Thursday.
We are.
No, I'm not.
Couple Thursdays, actually.
Who chanted the EP?
Yeah, one I think is the day we leave. So, yeah. No, the day we leave on a Tuesday from here, but we return on a Thursday from there.
How much money do you recommend we bring?
How was it? Huh?
How much money do you recommend we bring?
$40 to $60 a day.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
$600.
It's up to $600. That's the maximum amount. Like, if you're gonna splurge and get all kinds of, you're gonna buy all the most expensive food, and you're gonna.
Portion sizes are smaller versus you guys know it. I feel like when I look
Yeah,
at pictures, it's
but-
bigger.
I think they are.
But if you're gonna buy souvenirs and things like that.